Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another prediction for the UFC main event. Jon Jones against Stipe Miocic in the MSG Arena in New York. It's a late prediction. It's maybe 1 hour before the prelims. We gotta make it quick, fast. So really sorry for this. I will try to make it in the future a little bit better because I had such a bad time schedule right now. Too many things to do, but I can miss that. So yeah, let's go with the first fight. Veronica Hardy against Eduarda Moura. We gotta go with Veronica Hardy, more experienced, has even Tom Hardy as the husband. Eduarda Moura, on the other hand, she's a good finisher. Has I believe like 9-1, 10-1. Lost her last fight in the UFC, also the only fight in the UFC. Let's go with the more experienced woman, Veronica Hardy. Decision, 29-28. Next up on the card is Oban Elliott against Bassil Hafez. A lot of people pick Oban Elliott. We gotta go with Bassil Hafez. He's just more powerful, more explosive, more strong. He will take him down, hold him down from the ground. Some people call it a boring fight. 30-27 for Bassil Hafez. Next on the card is Mickey Gall against Ramiz Brahimaj. We gotta go with Mickey Gall by submission in the second round. Why not? Because he is now looking very good in shape, more strong. He even has abs right now. Back then he was more famous for the guy for beating CM Punk and the prospect Sage Northcutt. He had then a downfall, but right now I believe he looks very good and wants really to win the fight. Ramiz Brahimaj, on the other hand, he has some good ground game, like a good takedowns, good grappling. But I don't think this is the way to win against Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall will catch you in a guillotine and finish the fight. I mean, he has the home advantage by New York, but yeah, Mickey Gall second round submission. Next on the card is Marcin Tybura against Jonathan Diniz. I mean, we could go with Marcin Tybura because more experience, all that. But I believe right now he lost everything, even his mind. And Jonathan Diniz knows he will try to make it a decision fight, so he will go straight up to knock him out in the first round, similar to Tom Aspinall, and knock him out in the first round. Next on the card is short notice fight Roberto Romero against David Onama. We got David Onama by a second round knockout. I believe this is the same thing like Eliseo dos Santos against the American guy 1 or 2 weeks ago. It's just not on the same level. Roberto Romero will have his debut against a guy like David Onama. I don't think that's a good idea, but yeah, let's take the chance. We still believe David Onama by second round knockout. Next knockout is a legend like Jim Miller against Damon Jackson. Yeah, Damon Jackson is also not the youngest guy. He's 36 or something. Jim Miller, on the other hand, is a vet. We all know that. And I believe in the big fights he shows himself and he will knock him out in the second round. The thing is with Jim Miller, I don't think Damon Jackson will submit him in the first round or second. And maybe he will gas a little bit and get caught by Jim Miller. Next knockout is Chris Weidman, former middleweight champion against Eryk Anders. I believe if you're a former middleweight champion and still good in shape like he does, you need to win against Eryk Anders. Take him down, hold him on the ground, 3 rounds, 30-27, Chris Weidman. Last fight on the prelims, Jonathan Martinez against Marcus McGhee. We go with Marcus McGhee in the third round knockout. I believe he is right now, his finishing is very good and he's not the youngest, so he needs to finish his fight quick, fight a lot, and maybe go to the belt. He is like 9-1, 3 fights in UFC, all finishes. On the other hand, Jonathan Martinez showed himself, in my opinion, very good against Saiton Magomedov, who is one of the best guys in the bantamweight division. He even has the win. I believe it was a robbery. Still, the judges gave him the win, so he's not a simple opponent. The thing is, the first round and second round will be competitive for both guys. Let's make it a 1-1, and the third round will be uh, the no the most round with the most actions, and the round we will show himself like who's the winner. Marcus McGhee knows Jonathan Martinez will go to a decision, so he will try to knock him out and win the fights. Third round knockout for Marcus McGhee, and we move to the main event. To be honest, the main event looks very good. I mean, we have a women fight by Karine Silva against Viviane Araujo, but it's a competitive one. Karine Silva is one of the best women right now that we have, and the other fights are all fights which can be finished. So we go by Mauricio Ruffy's second round knockout against James Llontop. It's also a short notice fight Maybe not a short notice because maybe it was talked about 2 or 3 weeks earlier. But yeah, James Llontop steps up, and I believe he will step down in the second round because he will get knocked out. Maurice Ruffy will damage him a lot in the first round and knock him out in the second round by just too much damage and then catch him. Some people talk about Llontop is will have this, maybe make it competitive, but nah. Maurice Ruffy will beat the crap out of him. He's one of the fighting nerds and he's very good. Yeah, Karine Silva decision win against Viviane Araujo, 29-28, and I see her just being just a better fighter. Viviane Araujo is now experienced in the UFC and she's good too. She isn't bad, but Karine Silva is just better. I believe she will just show her skills in the fight. Next on the card is Bo Nickal against Paul Craig. We go Bo Nickal first round knockout. Maybe we could go with the submission, but I don't think he's stupid enough to go on the ground with Paul Craig. It's too dangerous. So he will knock him down in the first round. Paul Craig will lay on the ground, try to trap him, to move him in, and have this classical triangle choke. But Bo Nickal is smart enough with the training now, with experience, to make him stand up and knock him out. I believe first round knockout in the first round knockout, yeah, but in the later minutes. Co-main event: Charles Oliveira against Michael Chandler. I see Charles Oliveira get knocked out by Michael Chandler in the first round. I believe Michael Chandler is just the better guy. In the stand-up, I know the Muay Thai from Charles Oliveira is very good, but the powerful hands and the overhands from Michael Chandler will be too much. And he could finish him in the first fight. He just did a classical Michael Chandler dump move. And I believe in the second fight right now, he has too much on the line. He can fight for the for the BMF belt after this win. He can fight for the Islam Makhachev title fight, and he also can fight against Conor McGregor. So he knows he needs this win, and he will finish him in the first round. Yeah, main event: Jon Jones against Stipe Miocic. So this fight, I had the opportunity to watch the weigh-ins, the face-off, the interviews. So I saw Stipe Miocic being 10 pounds heavier, much better in shape, very focused on the fight. The only thing which, let's say, make me less the favorite for Stipe Miocic is his talking. His talking was very bad, like no skills at all, and just he looked like he don't want to fight. But from everything else, his aura, like they say, is very good. On the other hand, Jones looks a little bit distracted, especially the Tom Aspinall thing. Maybe even the fans will cheer in the crowd, like Tommy, which is like just imagine the whole crowd is chanting the name in the first round. Candice get distracted. I mean, Jon Jones is mentally very strong. But yeah, we will see what happens. Also, the DC thing a little bit is catching up right now with him. So I don't know, man. He's like 10 pounds less than Stipe. This is the first real heavyweight he's facing. We saw the Dominic Reyes fight, we saw the Gustafsson fight, the Thiago Santos fight. Now we have a real heavyweight by the heavyweight goat from Stipe Miocic. And yeah, Stipe Miocic took down Francis Ngannou and defended the takedowns from Daniel Cormier. Can Jon Jones take him down the first one? I don't think so. So I go by fourth round knockout for Stipe Miocic. I don't know, man. It's tough to go against the GOAT, the best fight of all time. Jon Jones is the best fight I've ever seen. But yeah, we will see.